this cutter. I mean, I look at what you do. You walk in and you just say, "You want to quit?" They go on strike. I won't mention the name of the company, but they go on strike, and you say, "That's okay. You're all gone. You're all gone." So every one of you is gone, and you are the greatest. You would be very good. Oh, you would love it. But if you look at Argentina,
I did not think that Donald Trump's interview with Elon Musk could get any worse. It started by crashing the site. No one could get in. It was totally humiliating for Donald Trump. And then during the interview, he was slurring his words. Everyone on Twitter was thinking that maybe his dentures were falling out. He sounded unhinged. Every statement that he made hurt him more and more. But it seems like one statement in particular, one thing that he was caught saying really hurt him the most. And that was in that clip that we just checked out of Donald Trump praising Elon Musk for attacking striking workers. And because Donald Trump did that, he is in some serious legal hot water once again. Yes, the convicted felon is facing legal accountability again. And I want to get into all of that. But before I do, if I could quickly ask you to hit that subscribe button and leave a like, it really means a lot in supporting this channel. Now let's get into this article. The United Auto Workers Union on Tuesday filed federal labor charges with the National Labor Relations Board against former President Donald Trump and billionaire Elon Musk for publicly applauding the practice of firing employees who threatened to strike. In quotes, "I look at what you do," Trump said to Musk during a 2-hour interview Monday night on X, the social media platform Musk owns. And Trump said, "You walk in, you say, 'You want to quit?' They go on strike." Trump said to Musk, who is also the CEO of the EV car maker Tesla and of SpaceX, "I won't mention the name of the company, but they go on strike and you say, 'That's okay. You're all gone. You're all gone. So every one of you is gone,'" Trump said. Trump was referring to the 2022 gutting of Twitter staff after Musk took over the social media business and renamed it X. It is illegal to fire workers who threaten to strike because the right to strike is protected under federal labor law. When we say Donald Trump is a scab, this is what we mean, UAW President Shawn Fain said in a statement Tuesday on the new charges. When we say Trump stands against everything our union stands for, this is what we mean. Neither the Trump campaign nor Elon Musk replied to CNBC's request for comment on the UAW action. Now, this is nothing new for Donald Trump, both breaking the law and attacking workers. This is what Donald Trump has done his entire life. We know this is who he is. He has revealed his character every bit and every piece in his life. We know who he is at this point. And so this should come as no surprise, but I'm so glad the UAW is taking action. I'm so glad that Shawn Fain is taking action against Donald Trump, because hold him accountable for his comments. I love that they're both calling him out and then taking that legal action, holding him accountable. And they're not just holding him accountable legally. Of course, the UAW has endorsed Kamala Harris, and they are out with a new ad that I want to check out attacking Trump.
We stand at a historic crossroads in this country right now. And it's clear, Donald Trump represents the billionaire class and the corporate class. That's his base. Donald Trump is a scab. He will ruthlessly fight for a vision of America in which the wealthy rule everyone and everything, and the working class is left behind and forced to settle for the scraps. What we win or lose now will impact every single contract negotiation, every new organizing campaign, whether we go forwards or backwards for a generation. Everything is at stake. In the wealthiest nation in the world, working class people shouldn't have to scrape to get by paycheck to paycheck. But last fall, America's auto workers said it was time to stand up. We united the entire working class. That's the winning formula. The dream of a man like Donald Trump is that the vast majority of working class people will remain divided. They divide us by race. They divide us by gender, by who we love, or where we were born. That's the game of the wealthy. Divide and conquer. There is only one answer to the threat we face as a nation. The answer is solidarity. You are the best America has to offer, and you are the hope of the working class. So as you go into this fight for a better life, remember that duty. We can win.
Donald Trump is a scab. He does not stand with workers. He stands for himself and himself alone. And I think it's so great that we're putting forth more contrast into this campaign. Obviously, we have the prosecutor versus the convicted felon, but now we have the prosecutor who spent her life battling the corrupt versus the corrupt career self-server that is Donald Trump. Donald Trump has always only cared about himself. And when there has been a crisis, his first thought is, how do I protect myself? That's what Donald Trump cares about. He cares about him and him alone. He is not trying to become president because he wants to make America great again, as he says, and as many Republicans will tell you, it's because he wants to enrich himself, he wants to protect his rich friends, make sure they pay no taxes, and he wants to escape prison. That's it. And we're not going to let that happen. We're not. And I love what Kamala Harris responded to Donald Trump's really just career of selflessness with when she was talking about what her economic record will be and why she's standing in the way of Donald Trump. So let's check it out.
Balance. And then the outcome will be fair. And isn't that what we're talking about in this here election? Yes. We're saying we just want fairness. We want dignity for all people. We want to recognize the right all people have to freedom and liberty to make choices, especially those that are about heart and home, and not have their government telling them what to do. Our campaign is about saying we trust the people. We see the people. We know the people. You know, one of the things I love about our country? We are a nation of people who believe in those ideals that were foundational to what made us so special as a nation. We believe in those ideals. And the sisters and brothers of labor have always fought for those ideals. Always fought for those ideals. And we know we are a work in progress. We haven't yet quite reached all of those ideals, but we will die trying because we love our country and we believe in who we are. And that's what our campaign is about. We love our country. We believe in our country. We believe in each other. We believe in the collective. We're not falling for these folks who are trying to divide us, trying to separate us, trying to pull us apart. That's not where the strength lies. And there is that. And so I say to all the members of UAW, and Sean Fain is the first who I talked to about this, I am so deeply honored as a lifelong supporter of union labor for Tim and I to have the endorsement of UAW.
We're not going back. We're not going back. We're not only not going back to the time that Donald Trump wants to take us to with Project 2025, 40, 50, 60 years ago when we enjoyed such fewer freedoms, but we're also not going back to a time not too long ago, 2016 through 2020, Donald Trump's failed presidency. We know his record. We know how terrible it is. And we're not going back to that time either. A time in which Donald Trump abused the power of the presidency to enrich himself and act in corrupt ways every single day while he attacked the middle class. We're not going back to his failed economic policies. We're not going to allow him to strip us of fundamental freedoms. And we're sure not going back to that divisive time. That's why Kamala Harris is not only standing in the way of Donald Trump, but at the same time moving us all forward. She's not letting him push through as she pushes us forward. She's got a vision. She's got a plan. And that's why I'm so all in on this ticket. That's why I'm so excited about Kamala Harris. And if you are as well, make sure that you stay up to date on all this news by hitting that subscribe button, joining what we are building on this channel. It really goes a long way, and it means the world to me. And until next time, I'll see you soon.